and I know you've said in the past that you're not a fan of when other teams sits their best players because you get a little nervous because what the effect it has. What approach do you take with your team when they see that injury?
Well, again, we don't have the luxury of being choosy. We got to come out and be us, do us, so to speak. Worry about what we can control, play the way we can control. Things are controllable. That's the most important thing we can do. Our focus, our energy, no matter who we play, it doesn't matter, Keith. I'm not a fan of it, but you can't control that. One thing that we can control is how we approach it defensively, how we approach it offensively, our execution focus, all those things are the things that we can kind of control. We can't even control whether the ball goes in or not, but all those other things are controllable.
Coach, you guys have won 2 of your last 3, and it seems like things are kind of starting to progress. What do you feel like your team has been
We
doing?
still have a long way to go, but we still have a lot of work to do. I mean, we're chugging along like the old train, and we got a lot of work to do. We're not looking at how many games or whatever and all that. We're looking about the next play, the next possession, the next quarter is how we've narrowed it down. And that type of focus will benefit us as a young team. And we start looking behind too far. We start looking in front of us too far. It's too much for us to process.
Going back to Keith's question, do you ever feel disrespected at all when a team like the Warriors rests as many of its stars when they come in to face you?
It should.
You can play up with your team.
It should bother us a little bit. It should bother us a little bit as competitors. They have their issues. I'm sure there's a reason why they're sitting out 3 starters. But as a competitor, it should. I'm gonna leave it at that.
When you look at Kate, obviously we see the versatility and the gifts he has. The shooting percentages are low. When that start, do you expect? I assume you expect that to start ticking up as he gains more experience and more comfort. Is it just? You think it's just around the corner?
Keith, if I had a crystal ball, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be up in Wall Street somewhere if I had a crystal ball. But it's got for not only just Kate, everybody. It's got to turn at some point, and I think the more we talk about it, it's probably like your golf swing. The more you talk about it and think about it, the more you miss it. So you guys work on it. They all, like I said yesterday, one thing we're doing as a coaching staff is trying to look at creating even more open looks to make sure guys are comfortable and they have to let it fly. All right. Thank you.